What are you doing?
No.
What is this?
That's a candle.
Why?
That I got.
You didn't need tobacco and
No, I needed two. No, you didn't. Yeah. Well, I got this one.
So anyway, hey everybody, Gunner and Bird here for Gunner and Bird's Quarantine Chronicles. Hi. I said the title, dude. I haven't said the title in months.
Oh, you said, wasn't even paying attention. Because I was currently being yelled at.
Whenever I talk, you don't pay attention, and vice versa.
That's true. With your hoodie up,
I would say we're so sick and tired of hearing each other's voices. We just toot each other out. Anytime you're talking, I don't pay attention. Anytime I'm talking, you don't pay attention. But what were you saying?
Oh, nothing. It didn't. It was nothing. Anyway.
Good. I wasn't paying attention anyway.
Well, that's great. Well, it's great. We're just canceling each other out.
Hey, it's nice to laugh. I haven't laughed in days. Well, that's not true. But, it's been shitty. Going back to a restaurant job that I hate. I don't hate my restaurant job. I just hate being in a kitchen of any place.
Yeah. Well, look, it was just nice to do something different than dishes. So for me, anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know. We were way understaffed today, so that's
so I had to go in earlier because they didn't have anybody there. So
yeah.
I mean, because there's still a stay-at-home order, but of course people are still pouring out like cattle, and bringing their old as balls, grandparents along, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, look, I don't care because we need the business, but then again, I do care. It's like a flip. It's a double-edged sword, really.
Hey, we were so busy today, I wasn't able to look in the dining room. Well, one, I wasn't cooking much. I was doing dishes and everything else, running around like a madman. So I couldn't pay attention to the fuckballs in the dining room for a change. That was nice.
Well, yeah, you didn't notice anybody. Well, they were all probably still trying to recoup from Wednesday's attack. They're all proud of themselves. It's like a guy. These people, they can't figure out. They're like, stop calling us uneducated and stupid. I'm like, well, then don't storm the Capitol and then post on social media that you did it, and then act surprised when you get busted. Or fired from your job.
Didn't I tell you on Wednesday? Didn't I fucking, right after it was over, didn't I say that they're going to start fucking saying it was Antifa that did it? And what did they do?
I know. Yeah, of course. And then, of course, my favorite. I fucking hate this dude with a passion. That Matt Gaetz bastard from Florida, man. That dude's such a dildo. But he was like, oh, there's a facial recognition thing that said it was Antifa. And then it turns out they were like, nah. And we saw Nazis. And he was like, oh, cool. And I'm like, Matt, please just go away, dude. You and all the rest of them. Oh, here we go. She's leaving the room finally. She's finally leaving the room. She comes here and she interrupts my time, bro. I feel like I'm in the Goonies. It's my time right now.
That's why you were all uncomfortable and fucking being all weird.
That's why I was uncomfortable and being weird because
this is the entire fucking time you've been here.
No, I'm following her. I'm following her.
You see this sink full of dishes?
Leave me alone, woman.
Sink full of dishes. You've been here this whole time. Chuck, I'm telling you. Feed some sense into him. I'm walking.
No. I don't want to be in the same room as him right now.
Oh, Chuck, you see what I deal with?
Well, you should have washed them fucking dishes. Bitch.
Have this conversation. I don't want to do any more dishes, Chuck. I don't want to do any more dishes, dude. It's not what it did. You might take it.
Yeah, I get you, man.
My hands are pretty damn soft, dude. I don't need to do anymore. I don't want to. If I see Dawn dish soap, I'm gonna smack it. Just gonna run down the aisles of the grocery store, just fucking throwing it. Like, I want to see this. I'm like, I'm getting a dishwasher.
Well, you could like just avoid that aisle altogether instead of fucking it up so some poor person has to clean it up. You could just not go in that aisle.
That's true. Like, you could just not be a Karen about it. Like, you're right. I'll just sit there and bottle it all up. And every time I walk past them in the aisle, I'm just going to mind fuck them as I walk past. I hate you. I know you're good. You clean ducks when there's oil spills, but I don't like it.
No. But yeah, back to some dick bags. Man, all I could hope for, like, let's just hope something happens to Trump and his family. Like, he gets arrested. Nothing bad happens. So, like, he gets arrested or whatever. But I'm not exactly sure anything's going to fucking happen. So let's just hope that at least fucking Josh fucking Hawley, I know his name's Hawley, but he was a fucking whore for this. That fucking Hawley and fucking Ted Cruz lose their fucking careers, man. That's all I fucking hope for. I hope more happens, but I hope we at least get that. I want to see those 2 fucking degrees from fucking Hawley be fucking worthless, man. I want to see him at fucking Walmart, fucking shopping and working.
Look at his actions and his words. They are worthless. Apparently, he didn't learn a damn thing.
That dude just like we were talking earlier. That dude just screams douche from every pore of his fucking body, dude.
I know, like it's like that old South Park episode, like the biggest douche on the planet. It wasn't that guy; it's this guy.
I mean, the skinny suits, the fucking hair, I want to fucking punch you in the fucking face, the whole fucking deal, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Ted Cruz is no fucking better except for minus the skinny suits, but he's got a fucking possum face with a dead ferret for a fucking beard.
I know, he looks like a blown up grouse. Oh, hey, honey. You know what she's doing? She's digging on these cookies, right? And they're Oreo cookies, but they're not just Oreo cookies. They got brownie. What?
Brownie.
Cookie dough. With an original cream, and they're from hell.
Yeah, you ate a whole sleeve. I saw that.
I did, dude. They are straight from hell. Like, I had a couple of them. Like, God damn it! Like, who invents this shit? They know. Whoever invents that shit, it's like, I know there's some fat kid out there that's really gonna like this.
Did you just fucking straight up lie to us? Did you say you had a couple? I could have sworn JB said you ate a whole sleeve.
Don't listen to her.
Quit trying to make yourself seem not so fat when your woman just called you out in the background saying you ate a whole sleeve.
That's horse shit. I had 3.
3 sleeves?
3 sleeves? No, dude, if I had 3 sleeves, I'd probably be working out right now. I feel so guilty. No, dude. I only had a couple,
Uh-huh.
Hey, her mother was here earlier. I can't account for her actions. She might have been dipping in the bag, too.
I think it was probably you.
Well, I think it was probably Woo. Well, you don't have any fucking evidence, so
Dude,
good luck.
It wasn't Woo. Woo wasn't there. It was you.
No, but it was Woo. Woo. Look, so my favorite out of the whole thing gotta be Rudy Giuliani going, I want trial by combat. And I was like, good, somebody get the mountain from Game of Thrones on the line. I want to see him squash Rudy's head and watch all that black juice come out.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole thing is like we're here a couple of days later, and it's like you get to see like a broader fucking picture of it. But dude, all of it was fucked.
It's a really bad picture. If it was like Bob Ross, if he was on the LSD, I mean, like, it was fucked up, and like getting different angles and different shots and stuff. Like, they're like, first everybody was walking away all proud of themselves, like, look what we did. And then more evidence, like more shit came out, like there was a cop killed, there was all kinds of people hurt, like, Capitol Police and stuff that were hurt and stuff. And then they show pictures of dudes walking around with shirts that are basically, code for not enough Jews died in the Holocaust, douchebags, and and they're like, oh shit, yeah, it's a yeah, oh shit. And they're like, and then now a lot of them are like, well, we were there, but we didn't think that yeah, you didn't fucking think is what the whole stop there. You don't have to explain yourself any further. You didn't fucking think.
Yeah, well,
and
dude,
and they're like, well, we tried to stop. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. There was a lot of you there, and if that many of you knew it was wrong, you could have stopped the ones that were trying to break in. You could have said something to the assholes that brought a noose. They were calling for Pence's head. Dude, let's just analyze this for a second. The president of the United States at the White House behind bulletproof glass tells his crazy followers to go to the Capitol. Now, he didn't say attack the Capitol, but he did say go, and he uses these little mob-like code words, and so does his fucking greasy ass son, and so does Rudy Giuliani. So they all give these people the go-ahead signal to do it, and they're like, we're right behind you, and then they all weasel their way back to the White House to watch it on TV.
And party, supposedly.
Yes, they were thoroughly enjoying the show. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, didn't Dickhead just stop and go, oh shit, my VP is there? Like, oh.
No, dude,
I thought about it, but then I was like, wait a minute. The video of him getting everybody riled up and everything, he was like, I like Mike. I hope he comes through for us, but if he doesn't. And I was like, what does that mean? He was telling his followers, if Mike doesn't go along with the plan, take him.
Yeah, dude, and it's pretty fucked. Whatever, like, he was sitting there going with his first statement, the one that whenever we were doing the last Chronicles, the one I was kind of watching but didn't get to hear. But that was the one whenever he said about, you're special, I love you. What the flying fuck, dude? Like, seriously.
It's funny because I pointed out to my dad that Barack Obama had criticized Black Lives Matter for what they did in Portland and everything else like that, in the other cities that they fucked around with. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people on the left, if I recall, did call them out on that, and said they should be prosecuted and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I said, at what point did he say, you're special, we love you, and like, stand back, stand by. I'm like, dude, this dude has been whistle calling or dog whistling these fuckers for a straight minute. They're all taking their march. And that's why, and people are like, I mean, I understand that they shut him down, but did they have to take his Twitter away permanently? Yes, because he is a danger to all of us.
Yeah.
Him tweeting to his people are taking it as orders. So, yeah, when you have a Charles Manson who's not only in charge of a small, tiny, minute group of people, but 70 million psychopaths, yeah, you might want to worry a little.
Yeah, I mean, you might.
Dude, it wasn't just the Capitol that got attacked. Fucking state houses across the country, Capitol, like office, federal buildings across the country were being attacked by fucking these idiots, and I think people focus so much on the Capitol building that they forget that this was happening across the country. So when they're like, oh, it's too late to get rid of the president. No, fuck that. Get rid of him. Get rid of him now. I don't give a shit. 12 days? Dude, he can do a lot in one day. We've seen that. So you give him 12 days, and you take away his voice? You're making him crazier. He's going to be crazier than you could possibly imagine. I know I'm describing him almost like a Jedi. Strike me down and I become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. But that's pretty much how it's going to work. And look, there is a flip side to that. I do understand to a point why some wouldn't want to get rid of him right now, because the country is so divided and everything, and getting rid of him is just going to make these people further crazy.
Well, but dude, isn't just like the fucking inauguration is going to make them further crazy? They're already openly planning things. Like you said, like we talked about earlier, it's like, yeah, guys, you openly planned something the first time, and by some freak chance, it semi-worked. It didn't work, but it's not going to work at all this time. They know you're fucking coming.
It's going to be a lot different.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt more for you. There's not going to be guys on scaffolding waving flags this time.
But yeah, I have a question I could pose to you or the people watching this and be like, seriously, how fucked up would it be if like one of those days that like an actual firefight breaks out, dude? How insane would that be? Like that's just in fucking sanity.
Yeah.
Just
well, I don't think it would end well for the opposition.
That's technically it wouldn't end well for anybody because gunfire, a big firefight in the middle of a city, the capital, nonetheless.
And it's not good for none of this is good for the country as a whole, because dude, so many people in the cabinet have left. We're so vulnerable right now. There's no I don't, what is there a fucking Department of Justice ahead there? Like who's actually still there? Because so many people have left. It's like, how vulnerable are we right now that the president, instead of focusing on anything else, is just focusing on his coup attempt, and he's still, trust me, there's no doubt about it. He can say whatever he wants on these little videos that he releases here and there, but there's no doubt about it, dude. That dude is still planning a coup. I would not put it past him. And now he said, I'm not going to show up to the inauguration. To me, that said to his followers, do what you will.
What a time we live in, man. We've had an interesting 20 years.
It's not going to end well for them. I really hope they understand that.
So, I mean, I hate to say, I told you so, but I told you 2021 was going to be worse than 2020.
It was like, yeah, everybody was like, 2021 can't be any worse. And it was like, hold my feet.
Yeah.
Check this shit out. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, man. Well, here's the 2022, I guess.
I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, I see most of the Trumpists have left Facebook, at least people that I know personally. They're no longer on Facebook and stuff. Which I'm glad. I'm like, good. I don't want to see it. But yeah, I guess they're all in Parler or whatnot, I guess. Which I guess just got taken off the Google Play Store and stuff.
Well, because it's breeding ground. It's like, dude, they're not no social media platform is going to allow a group of insurgents or freaks. They're just not going to allow it, dude. They're not going to, just like they can't allow a group of pedophiles to get together. And anytime there is a group of them and they catch them, they kick them off or they get prosecuted, whatever. You know what I mean? It's going to be just like that. You guys are going to have to give up the horse shit.
You there?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It kind of froze or something. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Just people the new truth pisses me off. Their people's own personal truth pisses me off. It's like, guys, see this picture of the fucking Q shaman? He's not the Q shaman, even though he's the Q shaman. He was at a Black Lives Matter protest. Like, yeah, he was being a dickhead. They just cut his sign out. And they're like, see, that's truth right there.
I know.
There can only be the truth, damn it.
I can only imagine.
I was just saying, can we get back to the times when people actually just know the truth is the truth? That's all I want, man.
That's done. That's done, dude. We're in the Twilight Zone now.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, I told my dad, I said, this is only gonna, like, we're gonna have Super Bowls where it doesn't matter what the score is, the other team's gonna be like, no, fake news.
I don't know though. It seems like that kind of has been toned down in these last couple of days. Everybody's kind of like, oh, we're just not going to say that kind of stuff anymore about the election. I mean, there are some, but most people have shut up about the election being rigged and all that shit.
Well, after all these idiots that attacked the Capitol, I mean, I think across the board, everybody realizes that's not, not patriotic. You're not being patriotic. Just being a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. But anyway, I kind of got nothing.
Well, I mean, I was trying to, I did say something. Somebody said something about Portland. They're like, well, what about Portland? And I said, Portland started because we watched a black guy get choked out on national TV. This happened because a fat crying man baby can't accept loss. So there's a difference.
But like you were bitching the other day and everything else is like, I am sick and tired of the what about. And I'm like, God damn it, what about Tatooine? Because it has the exact same fucking correlation as goddamn Portland does to this.
Yeah, but that's right. That's right. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Going downstairs.
No, go do the dishes. We'll hang out with you while you do the dishes. I'm
Go
kidding.
hang out while I do the dishes. Yeah, I don't think you want that. Nobody wants that.
You're right.
All right, and on that note,
have fun doing dishes.
Yeah. You know what? When you watched all those people like running up the Capitol steps, didn't you get like a strong Princess Bride vibe? Like all I heard was fucking Billy Crystal in my head going, "Have fun storming the castle." Goodbye. And then because I was hoping they were all gonna get shot.
On that note, I'm gonna end this. I got nothing.
It would have only been fair since like we've all seen video and of course photographs of innocent black people standing on a street and dudes in full SWAT gear coming over and ripping her to the ground, and she was charged with obstructing a highway. but old hillbilly Boyd, they get to go storm the Capitol. They're going to the Capitol building. What else we supposed to do? They won't listen to it. I'm like, well, dumbass, you won't listen to facts. So if the facts and the science went, whew, that don't give your hillbilly ass the right to storm the Capitol.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that these fuckballs actually get some fucking jail time and that they don't get fucking pardoned. Because I think the country would lose its shit if he just goes on another pardon spree. Just.
Yeah, dude, look, I don't think he gives a rat's balls about these people. He obviously didn't care about them, but he told them to go get in trouble. He was like, yeah, fuck y'all. Go and attack the Capitol. I'm going to go inside and watch on TV. I was like, so I don't know why these people would die on a hill for this guy. He won't even die on a fucking, a slight slope. for them. You know, hell, he can't even walk down that slope. You know,
Yeah.
fat crippled ass. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, look, it doesn't matter. Look, I don't care. Well, I'll do my best part on my part to not be so whiny and bitchy because look, ding dong, the fat ass bitch is dead, you know, and we gotta move on, and we can't move on from our brethren so much, you know. I know that we both talk shit about the right and everything, but we got to learn how to break bread with them again at some point, you know, because look, ultimately they got lied to. Ultimately they did, like, you know, the Republican side and all these assholes that are talking heads and shit did this fucking Jedi mind trick to them, you know what I mean? And that's it. They're just fucking, they just got lied to. You know, everybody gets lied to.
I'll be cool with anybody if they could just, come to the terms of the truth. Just the truth. The truth isn't biased. The truth doesn't pick left or right. The truth is the truth. And that's kind of where I'm at. If you believe in the truth that everybody should believe in because it's the fucking truth, then we're cool. But if you make up your own truth, the new truth, we ain't never going to be cool.
Well, hopefully there won't be so many of them around. Hopefully, eventually, you know, because I don't think people are going to tolerate this horse shit again. You know, because once was one thing, but you plan on doing it again, and you show up and do something really fucking dumb, the whole country's gonna turn against you. That's just how it's gonna be. You're not gonna have a safe fucking place to hide. No hillbilly backwater fucking VFW is gonna hide your dumb ass. You know, no, like, you know what I mean? No, dude, I'm telling you, because look. There's a lot of people in the military. You know, like my grandfather died, or not didn't die, but he, you know, obviously died. You know, but you know, he fought Nazis in the war. And I don't think he'd be so fucking thrilled that he did all that. You know, he flew all those missions in a B-17 and fight in Germany just so he could have some dick bags fucking years later with swastikas and fucking Confederate flags and goddamn Auschwitz fucking shirts on running through the Capitol. I don't think that's what he fucking went to war for, or any of them went to war for. You know, just for a bunch of fucking ungrateful, fucking fat, they were all fucking fat, pathetic pieces of shit. You are nothing. You are fucking dirt. You are scum. You're dirt. You're nothing. You're pieces of fucking shit. I hope you lose your jobs. I hope you lose your livelihood. I hope you fucking lose everything because you're a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah. It's like, well, dude, not like a lot of them fucking. I love the dude that went and was running through the Capitol with his goddamn work badge on.
Oh, and I love a lot of them are like, and suddenly Democrats care about cops. Democrats never said they didn't care about cops, you fuckers.
Yeah. New truth. See, that's that new truth bullshit.
Right. That's the alternative facts, the new truth. Thank you, Kellyanne Conway, you fucking bitch. Thank you, McEnany, you bitch. Thank you, fucking. Oh, and don't forget Sarah. Yeah, don't forget Sarah. I'm sorry, Sarah. You think you escaped that? No, bitch. You were there, and you said the same shit with your crooked eye and shit. You did the same fucking thing. You know, you and that fish-eyed bitch Loeffler. All of them. All of them. All of them.
On
No,
that note.
no, geez. Yeah. On that note, I'm sorry. I'm. They're gone. They're gone. So I'm gonna do the best to be a new me. With, you know, I mean, hopefully with them gone, I won't be so angry.
Yeah, there'll always be something to be angry about.
I'm sure there will be, but it won't be that.
Yeah, true fucking that.
I mean, it's not going to come to. It's an anger that's not going to be, you know, in a place. You know, it's not going to be anger from, you know, a possible destruction of democracy. Because for 4 years now, we've been watching this whole thing, just bubble up and get crazier and crazier. And me and you and others like us have been running around going, I don't know, man, shit's getting kind of crazy. Why isn't anybody else getting worried? And everybody's like, oh, you're just blowing things out of proportion. Oh, you're just being alarmists. Oh, you're just talking. And all of a sudden they storm the Capitol and you're like, ha ha! And they're going, oh, well, yeah. And you're like, yeah, where the fuck you been? And they're like, and these asshole people, they're like, I just don't pay attention to politics. Smack them in the face, please, because they're like, God damn it. It's because of you assholes. The reason like shit like this goes and happens. It's the reason why, politicians were able for years to just vote themselves a raise because you were just looking the other way. I don't care. Well, now you do care, They're like, well, where you been? Yeah. I don't pay attention to politics. Well, then you obviously don't care about somebody, basically with a hand in your back pocket, giving you a reach around at the same time, telling you everything's going to be just fine, blowing lovey kisses in your ear while taking all your shit out your rear.
But anyway.
On that note, sorry.
Can we end this now, please?
Go ahead. I got to go do dishes.
All right. On that note, I'm going to hit stop.